This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
PayPal lets you pay all your pals, like your graduation gifters.
Who's paying for the mattress topper?
You mean the beanbag chair?
Aren't we getting a mini fridge?
Can we create a pool on PayPal? It lets us collect the money before we buy.
Ooh, yes, that's smart.
Glad we can agree on something.
Easily pool, split, and send money with PayPal. Get started in the PayPal app. A PayPal account is required to send and receive money. A balance account is required to create a pool.
You know, some people say that Odoo business management software is like fertilizer, the way it promotes growth and all. But other people say Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable. And there's some people who would even say Odoo's individual software programs come together to build the perfect suite like building blocks. Well, Odoo is all of these things. Fertilizer, magic beanstalk, building blocks for business. So sign up now at odoo.com, ODOO.com.
When it comes to playtime, never let your squad down. Unlock elite gaming tech at Lenovo.com. Push your gameplay beyond performance with 13th Gen Intel Core processors. Upgrade to smooth, high-quality streaming with Intel Wi-Fi 6E. And maximize game performance with enhanced overclocking. Win the tech search and head to Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. The Fan.
Join me, Zach Halverson, the Power Trip, and just me, the Power Trip, Zach Halverson, next Monday at Wild Bill's in Woodbury for our final regular season Bud Light Wild Watch Party. Be there at 6 o'clock to watch your Wild in action and to sign up for your chance to qualify for first round playoff tickets this year. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Sweet. That's Zacho. It's Power Trip Morning Show. Mark Parrish is over there. Hi, Marco.
Hi.
You here on Friday?
I am.
Good.
Yeah, we think Toby Gardenhire is going to join us, the manager of the St. Paul Saints, and obviously son of Ron Gardenhire. He's been in the Twin Cities for such a long time. We're excited to have Toby on. And $87,500 up for grabs, potentially with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. 87.5. Zacho, have we looked ahead when it's going to hit 100 if it doesn't go off? Is it like September? How many?
I thought we talked about that.
I thought we had a date.
Yeah.
I forget the exact date.
I don't know if we have an exact date, but yeah, we're looking at September.
Fall-ish.
Fall-ish, yeah.
We hit 100K. Unless somebody gets it before that, but it's tough to do. But it has happened twice. So, I don't know if everybody
I want
believes
six
that.
figures. I can't.
Same.
Just big money.
Same. No offense to the people that guess the next 6 months, but I want it to hit 100K as well. Once we're this close, let's get to 100K.
Yeah. I mean, I'll get excited. That's a lot of money for somebody.
Life changer.
But 6 figures is just cool.
This is cool as well. This is called The News with Chris.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by Carboni's Pizzeria.
Yeah, thank you, Carboni's. Thank you. A new bill is being introduced to Minnesota lawmakers to protect kids from vehicles illegally passing school buses when they're stopped.
Good.
Yeah, correct.
The bill, which was introduced by Representative Pete Stauber, is called the Break for Kids Act. Stauber said in a release that too many drivers are driving illegally past buses and endangering children and their caregivers.
I can't believe anybody does it. Obviously, it's just...
I'm shocked to hear. I don't...
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anyone do it?
I never have live, but I watched a news report the other night. Yeah.
Man,
and they had multiple...
I can't believe people do that.
I don't even know what you're thinking.
There are camera systems now that they've had to invent to put on school buses that can read license plates.
Good.
So they can ticket these people. But no,
let's beat them to death.
I get what you mean, but it's bad that we need this.
That's what I need.
Yes, correct.
That's
My
terrifying.
God. Yeah.
I thought that was just a given everybody did.
No, they do not. And the videos are horrifying.
Horrifying.
Stop for the kiddos, people.
Yeah.
Come on.
Right. Yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah. A new statewide high school girls flag football league is going to start at the end of April. A donation of over $600,000 from the Minnesota Vikings will get over 50 teams statewide ready to compete in flag football.
Sweet.
Most schools will have teachers or support staff as coaches. So go get them, girls. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out with the Steelers, maybe that's where Rodgers ends up.
It could be.
You can still chuck that pig scene a little bit.
It would be good to have them have a good backup veteran quarterback.
100%.
Yeah.
Right.
Kathy Ireland, maybe?
Ooh.
No, she's
Kicking field goals?
Yeah, there you go.
This way, Mrs. Lady.
Yeah, Lucy.
Lou.
What's her last name?
How would you?
Ball.
Hang on. Lucy.
My
I
Lord.
love her.
If you pull this one out,
Is it not
you
Lucy
always
Lips?
blow me away with these names you can't remember.
Juicy.
Lucy Juicy?
Wow.
Lucy Lips?
What's her last name start with?
D. Lucy D.
Movie is 35% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, it's way better.
Come on, it's way better
It's
than that.
so good.
The Horny Toads.
Oh, Lucy D. and Rum.
Oh, you love that.
Keep doing the news. I'm going to think about what Kathy Ireland's last name was in the film Necessary Roughness from what, 91?
91, yeah.
Lucy.
Wow.
A woman is suing the Palms Hotel Casino in Las Vegas, claiming she was injured after one of its elevators fell 22 stories.
Well, I think you'd be injured after that. How are you not dead?
Never heard
Yeah,
of this
that's a
before.
good point.
How are you still alive?
Rebecca Keith Wood also names the Palms Place condominiums and Otis Elevator Company. It says the defendants were negligent in maintaining and inspecting elevators on the property. Wood is suing for more than $15,000 in damages. That's all.
22 stories, $15,000?
Yeah.
I'm guessing they can't wait to write that check.
I'm skeptical about that.
That's an easy way
Me
out right
too.
there.
Her law attorneys say
shortcut home.
some of her injuries and conditions may be permanent or disabling.
15,000.
What the hell? How could you fall 22 stories and not be
I
dead?
don't think you can.
I don't think you can either.
And even if you can, they don't have the modern day elevators.
Trying
much
to
like
picture,
the modern day warriors.
I'm trying to picture her jersey.
You need help.
Think about what her, like, what is it, like 3 letters, 5 letters, 7 letters? I feel like Bose Perlman trying to figure it out. I can't picture her jersey.
$15,000 for you're suing a casino for only $15,000.
What?
Yeah.
What's the lawyer doing? Like, sweet, I'm going to get 10, you're going to get 5.
Woman suing Ofster
Is that
Casino,
worth it?
elevator, 22 stories.
In Otis elevators, I believe.
Is that even going to pay for your per hour work there?
I feel like that's like a way to like not raise suspicion and just maybe get a little money back that she lost. I don't.
Right.
It's just. It just seems pointless.
As Paris said, they can't wait to write that check.
Well, listen to this. Originally filed March 3rd, March 14th, blah, 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 amended complaint, blah, blah. According to the complaint, Wood was invited to the property on May 5th. During her stay, she sustained, quote unquote, serious injuries when an elevator dropped 22 stories. It is unclear whether Wood was inside the elevator or nearby when it fell, or how she sustained her injuries. She did receive medical and other treatments. So I don't know, maybe she was on the bottom floor when it hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Either way.
Or maybe she crapped herself so hard that her intestines came out because she was standing by it, and I don't know.
Yes.
I was thinking the medical bills would be a little bit more than $50,000 regardless.
Yeah,
Right, correct.
right.
Zach, your hands up.
Yeah, I'm looking at one of Cory's undiagnosed psychiatric ailments.
You are.
I'm going through the alphabet. I'm trying to piece it together.
He's still trying.
He might be the rest of the show.
He'll get it.
Of course.
Can you tell me how many letters it is? Is it like 8?
I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 letters. This is like.
Can you give him RSTLN and
This is
E?
like doing Wordle. I'm going to figure it out. 6 letters. Duncan? No. What were you guys saying? Somebody fell in an elevator?
Big article I'm reading right now, by the
What
way,
was
on
her last name?
Dalton.
reviewjournal.com
Dalton gang.
from Vegas about how people are getting sick of how expensive everything is in Vegas.
Man.
Oh, it's terrible.
Not suing a casino.
No, they're
That's
not.
cheap.
Yeah. The Las Vegas Journal reached out to Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority as well as 20 casino operators to discuss the topic. Most casino operators did not respond to decline to comment.
Well, the problem is most of Vegas is owned by either MGM or Caesars, and they use the same booking system So it's essentially a monopoly. I mean, it's either a duopoly or a monopoly. There's no incentive for them to be cheaper anymore.
Yeah, right, because we still go.
Yes,
right.
correct.
Well, yeah.
And when we go, we pick one or the other. And
right.
Some
of us just go
Let's
on a
open
whim.
our own
right,
Las Vegas.
Yeah, but then we'll open it. We'll go a couple years. Then one of them will offer us $1 billion to buy it.
That's true. That'd be sweet. I'd take
that'd
that.
be great. Yeah, that'd be a great problem.
Why don't they just buy me now and I won't do the whole thing? And
Right.
Yeah, I'll save you the time.
That's right.
Right.
Chris Hockey Casino.
Yeah, there you go. Where everybody wins but me.
No.
Oh, let's see what we got here. Despite reports that younger generations are drinking less, an estimated 1 in 6 adults are still binge drinkers. That's according to the latest County Health Rankings and Roadmaps report from the University of Wisconsin. You shouldn't do that in Wisconsin.
No.
Do that poll somewhere else.
Yeah, correct.
Did Dawson?
No.
Jesus. It also shows that in certain states and counties, an even larger portion of adults are drinking excessively. Binge drinking is defined by the CDC as 4 or 5 drinks in one occasion, depending on sex. What does it matter if you have sex or not?
Yeah, great point.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised Kel gave up drinking. I mean,
Oh.
Good.
But that's the problem with like binge drinking. The definition is kind of fuzzy because when I drink, I'm technically binge drinking, but I'm not like binge drinking in the binge drinking sense.
Fuzzy.
is it Dylan? Dillon?
No.
The hell is her last name? What's the second letter?
Do you want me to give you a clue?
Sure.
Her last name.
You're gonna give it away.
No, her last name is a last name of one of your favorite characters.
Dildo?
That's a good clue. That is a very good clue.
Napster
That's still around?
That thing was the best.
has been sold for $200 million.
Who is buying
Wait.
Napster?
I don't know.
I didn't know that was still.
The
Yeah, I
file
didn't
sharing
either.
app became famous 25 years ago, blah, 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 shut down by lawsuits 2 years later. In 2016, Napster became a music streaming service with licenses to stream millions of tracks. On Tuesday, it was acquired by 3D tech company Infinite Reality for $207 million.
I think this is not a joke. Like, you know how on the iHeartRadio app you can stream music?
Yeah.
That's operated with Napster.
No
Napster
kidding.
runs that. So, iHeartRadio All Access powered by Napster.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
I had no idea.
I didn't know that.
How about that?
Wow.
Thank you, iHeart All Access
Yeah.
subscribers.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Now I went to Napster and my computer froze. It's like old times.
One of us. The woman who murdered Selena, the superstar Tejano singer, becomes eligible for parole in just a few days. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice says Yolanda Saldivar.
All your hands up.
The lady that murdered Selena Woodhawk.
No.
That's a bad girl. He might like that.
You might hire her as a president of his fan club.
Well played. Hawk?
Yeah. Yeah, I do want her to become obsessed with me.
Genius.
It'll be 30 years to the day, next Monday, that Saldivar shot and killed the singer at a hotel in Corpus Christi. 30 years ago.
Wow.
Wow, man. President of her fan club. And the star had just found out she was embezzling from her. Didn't know that part. I forgot. I probably did know it at some point. Saldivar is now 64, serving life sentence for Selena's murder, but apparently not life, because she's getting out in a couple of days.
It's been 34 years since Necessary Roughness came out, and I cannot remember her last name, and it's going to bother me the rest of the day.
Derriere.
Can I give another clue?
Sure.
I barely knew her. Clue number 3.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you want the answer eventually?
I mean, I'm going to...
I mean,
It's going to ruin my day.
yeah. Which is awesome, but we probably should move on.
You guys can keep moving on. I'm going to stick on this for a little bit, see how this plays out.
Okay.
I'm going to see this to the finish.
We'll give her hell.
Yeah, get after it.
You know what's funny is when you said it's one of your favorite characters, the first thing I thought of was Darwin, and I go, does Sauce think Darwin's a fictional character? That was the first thought that I had. It's like, that's 6 letters, it starts with a D, Sauce might think he's fictional.
Yeah, let me count it again, make sure it's 6 letters.
Oh, my God.
God.
Oh, my God.
I'm embarrassed.
That guy's right. I think I should get diagnosed.
I think I should go to Indianapolis.
Yeah. Right. Aren't we there now?
I think we might be.
Let's see here.
Don't we have to talk Luka? I mean, he won a 6-letter name starts with a D. We should talk Doncic.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, just ruined my day. What's the second letter?
Hold on.
Please tell him.
The curtains match these.
Draper.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, man.
Did you know that, though? Like, are you like, yeah, that's what it was?
I mean,
Draper barely knew. Dear God, Zach.
Oh, Jesus.
No. Wait a minute. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I didn't think about that. I just saw the E.
Jesus.
He said the D.
Wait a minute. What now?
No.
You're going to
I was like, wait a minute, that clue was
we said the
barely...
D, so I'm like, I wonder if I could give you the N, and the N is ER, so that's what I didn't think of. I didn't, in my head.
You're going to hell.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else, I believe, is thinking what I thought when you said it.
That's bothersome.
Wow.
Problematic. I'm sorry,
don't quote me,
everybody.
please.
I didn't really that.
Well, we solved the mystery and lost a member of the Power Trip Morning Show.
Again?
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody won
something.
the Mega Millions jackpot, by the way.
No.
Oh, really?
One ticket, $344 million.
What state?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah, Cortland, Illinois. Yeah.
I hear it's beautiful.
There were 2 winners that got $1,000, so check your tickets.
Oh, good for them.
You mean $1 million?
No.
1,000.
Yeah.
1,000?
You get, yeah.
In the state of Minnesota, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
So check your tickets, sweet peas.
No, I'm going to watch Necessary Roughness today. I got nothing else to do. Kathy Ireland, what a smoke show.
Perfect.
Sauce does sports after this. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Good morning, everyone. Power Trip Morning Show.
What's going on?
You know, it's Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Amen. Good morning.
Sauce, lots going on in the world of sports. We would like you
Is there
to
really?
talk about it.
Yeah.
It kind of is, right?
I'd say it's like an average day.
Yeah.
We're not running dry, but it's not a cavalcade either. It's somewhere in the middle.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thanks, All Around.
The Minnesota Wild yesterday got run over by the Golden Knights 5-1. Jack Eichel had a hat trick for Vegas. The Wild's only goal came from Marcus Johansson. The Wild have lost 2 straight. They now battle the best team in the league in the Washington Capitals and Ovechkin tomorrow at 6:30. Ovi is 6 goals away from the record, Perry.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I don't want him to get it this year because I love talking about it, and it's just a great storyline. And plus, I want to get him. I want to see him get it well over 900, and I don't want him to even think about retiring this year. Anyway, that being said, the Wild, took a couple on the chin. It is what it is. Now we move on. Short memory. Got to worry about focusing on Ovechkin, obviously, in the Washington Capitals, who are a spectacular team. 6 points up in the playoffs, I guess, on the I didn't even look which one it was, Calgary or Vancouver. I think they might still be tied. Yeah,
I think Vancouver is.
I think there's So regardless, St. Louis is playing well. Either way, the guys coming off of the injury, obviously getting the Kaprizov Act, that would be absolutely enormous, and literally would make us really terrifying to be a late seed for that number one, whoever we're going to end up getting. So focus on what we can work on, focus on what we can do, get back to that defensive zone structure, see if we can't keep Ovechkin off the board, and pop a couple power play goals.
And it was 2-1 late in the third, and they were, Vegas is going to win the Pacific. They're a very good team, and it could have gone a different way with a couple of bounces. So it wasn't as lopsided as it looked. They just kind of ran away with it. And Eichel is, my God, Eichel.
I love what he did at the Four Nations. How he just sat back, because he's dealt with some attitude, personality kind of question marks over his career, which a lot of people have said are unfounded. But you can just see what kind of guy he is when the way he backs up and just plays a defensive role in the Four Nations, when he is obviously one of the most talented offensive players in the league as well. But he is just a spectacular two-way hockey player. He's turned himself into he's got a Stanley Cup, Zach.
He does. He does.
The Wolves are off until Friday. They will battle the Suns. The Wolves currently sit 8th. They are half a game out of 6th place in the West.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Let's go.
They're kind of in not really going to move anywhere. Like, they can't really move down. They can really only move up, right? Because they're not going to fall down. Because there's multiple games between the team where they're at and down, so...
Well, let me take a look here, see.
Yeah, take your time.
Take a look here, see.
Yes,
Extra.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just keep moving.
They are 5.5 games ahead of Sacramento and the Suns. So they'd have to collapse to be
Hey, you know what?
9th or 10th.
You can do this, guys.
Yeah, correct. They've done worse.
If anybody could do it, it is the Wolves.
Correct.
This is a different team.
The Minnesota Twins start their season tomorrow at 3:15 in St. Louis.
I'm ready.
Pablo Lopez goes for your Twins. Sonny Gray goes for the St. Louis Cardinals. That game will be on TV somewhere.
You're going to get probably something today. It'll be Xfinity, and it'll be like, you can watch the Twins on Xfinity. It'll happen.
It's cool.
And if not, you can go to the game.
Yeah. Give her hell.
Where is it at?
In St. Louis.
Yeah, get down there.
That'd be fun.
It's not that bad of a drive. It's great. It's a great park.
Great stadium.
Great park.
The Twins over-under on DraftKings is 84.5 for this season. The Cardinals, 76.5. Let's try this one. What are the DraftKings odds for the Twins to win the World Series? Blank to 1. Blank to 1. What are the odds that the Twins win the World
25.
Series? That's the exact right answer.
Wow.
Really?
25 to 1.
Wow.
That feels like a sucker bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Feels more like a 50 to 1 to me, but
That's
it's
exactly
20
what I was
to 1.
thinking.
I was thinking it was a bigger number than that. Even.
Yeah.
50 feels about right. And that still feels like a sucker bet.
Yes.
So. Well, good luck to our guy, Ryan Jeffers.
Yeah,
Can't
he's
be
great.
nicer.
Oh,
he's been
the
awesome
best,
all spring training long, joining us every Thursday. Good luck to Ryan tomorrow.
Did we do
any? Great dude.
Let's go.
Did we do any over-under bets yesterday with bonus?
No,
I don't think so.
I said I'd take the under on the
White Sox.
Yeah, we're talking
at
about
53.5.
It's going to be a good year for the Twins. You wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, they
go.
have a good pitching staff and a good bullpen. They just have to stay healthy. They're pretty banged up already, but yeah.
And the way that Bonus laid it out yesterday, he basically said the 4 teams that aren't the White Sox are going to beat each other up because they're all kind of the same level of talent. So it's really who feasts on the White Sox the most and then who, has a slight edge against the other teams in the division. Because we don't have a clear-cut, like, this is a home run team. It's just like 4 good teams and 1 absolutely brutal one.
Those poor White Sox.
Yeah, who
Terrible.
cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Let's hope they lose 162, right? Let's break some records.
Yeah. Let's hope they should be the Cleveland, or sorry, not that. I was thinking of something else.
You okay?
Yeah, fine. Stephon Diggs reached an agreement on a 3-year deal worth $69 million.
Nice.
That includes $26 million guaranteed with the Patriots.
It's like $1 an hour.
It's way more than that. And then the Giants and Russell Wilson reached an agreement on a 1-year deal that could be worth up to $21 million and includes $10.5 million guaranteed.
Mr. Unlimited.
So they have a very crowded quarterback room.
Mr. Unlimited.
Well, we could use one.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't have one yet.
We will.
We don't need one. We have J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, who was that interview yesterday he did with Kay Adams was great. He was really good. Every answer he had was great.
Yep.
And everybody that is at that bit is like raving about it. About how good he is and how he carries himself.
What bit?
That golf bit that he's at. The like Players Association golf tournament he's at.
Apparently it was really good.
Yeah.
It was like they won or something.
I don't.
Who's they?
It was like him, Harrison Smith,
Kirk
Adam
Hammett,
Thielen,
Kirk Hammett,
Lindsey Buckingham.
Lindsey Buckingham,
and Gavin Rossdale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Figured he'd
his,
be cooking.
Yeah, it's his new show.
Yeah.
No, he was cooking all right. He was sinking putts. And it's unbelievable.
Richard Pitino is leaving to go to Xavier. He was the former New Mexico and Gopher head coach.
Did you see the transfer portal numbers?
No.
1,700 players have now entered the transfer portal.
Is that right?
2.
So they said something like 71 total.
And that's just
teams.
Gophers.
Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Up from like 400 last year.
That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
I saw a new Gopher head coach, Nico Medved, had mentioned that he's open to maybe starting a rivalry with St. Thomas, right? In town, in-state rival. That'd be kind of cool. If we have 0 players, though, I think St. Thomas is going to beat us.
Yeah.
Here's what he said about the NIL yesterday when he was talking to Grimmer.
It's like almost managing, a professional sports, cap, so to speak. And I think you look at in pro sports too, the teams that are successful make great decisions on player acquisition. Where do you invest your resources? You got to invest your resources in the right people, and you got to have the resources to invest, to compete at this level. And so I feel really good about, everyone understanding what we need to do and where we need to get to be successful. But again, it's going to take resources, and it's going to take us, just as importantly, though, investing those resources the right way. So just because you have them doesn't guarantee you success. If you don't have them, it might guarantee you're not successful. But listen, at this level, people have resources. But again, we've got to do it the right way.
Okay. As George Harrison once said, it's going to take money, a whole lot of spending money.
Yep. Great song.
And we talked a lot about it with Ben Johnson during his tenure, that it's tough for a coach to know that you're in a financial bind and whine about it, because then it sounds like you're making excuses.
Correct.
Even if it's reality, right? I think Ben greatly was affected by the fact that the NIL money for the Gophers was significantly less than other teams, especially some behind-the-scenes stuff where it's like, wow, we don't have any money to just throw at other little problems, let alone signing players or getting players to come here. Nico Medved might be an awesome guy, awesome coach, right? He's from here, from Roseville, went to the U, loves the Gophers, wants the barn to be rocking. He might be all of those things and an awesome coach. If they don't have any money, it's not going to matter.
It does not matter.
Nope.
So, but I do like that he just said, but even then, if you have the resources, you still have to effectively use it.
He's
and
correct.
efficiently use it. You can't just be like, well, we got all the money, now all the problems are solved. Well, now you can't waste the money. You got to spend it right. So they're not even there, though. They have to get the resources and then find a way to correctly spend it. Lately, they don't even have the resources. So, oh boy. I mean, Parker Fox played 8 years. He made $20.
That's it?
Yeah. $20 over 8 years. Do the math, Sauce.
Do your dollar an hour bit. I mean, it's never been more appropriate.
That's pretty close. I mean, I think he made more money at the Rabbit Hole on Friday than he made his entire run of the Gophers.
Yeah,
You get
great
him
spot, by the way.
Canes gift card, though, right? I mean,
I don't want to get him in trouble, so I can't.
Oh, that's
Can't
right.
do
I
it.
can't say that.
You cannot do it.
Wait, I think you can now, can't you?
No.
We're not sure yet.
I don't want to get him in trouble.
We don't want him to take away any wins.
But in fairness, if he does get in trouble, in fairness, I didn't do it when he was here.
No.
He was holding a sign off of $3.94 saying, God bless, anything helps, and I threw him a Raising Cane's gift card. I didn't know it was Parker Fox. I just thought it was a tall dude.
Yeah.
Thought it was Gandalf. He was wearing a robe.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Sweet 16 continues tomorrow. BYU plays Alabama, Maryland, and Florida, Arizona, and Duke, and Arkansas, and Texas Tech. heck?
God, that's like a Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Those are great. Those are great teams, man. Go Florida.
Yeah, go Florida. I'm with them on that. Yeah.
Go Gators.
Yeah.
Go Gators. With you.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. The Thunder have 60 wins.
Lightning and
Can
Thunder.
Parrish in hockey name one Oklahoma City Thunder player?
Currently or all time?
Currently.
No. All time, I bet they can. Bet you Caniac they can.
2.
I don't think they can get to 2.
No, I don't think they can either.
Oh, man. I wanted to bet chicken, too.
Yeah, same.
Because I gave that one to Parker Fox on 394.
Yeah, you got to make up for it.
Just give it a shot. Current or all-time, Oklahoma City Thunder. I think you can get 1. Sauce didn't think you could get 2. I didn't think you could get 2 either. All-time Thunder players.
That tall guy.
Wait, didn't oh crap, I can't think of his name.
I can't think of anybody.
That's gonna hurt your chances.
His goal he was a Golden State. Durant.
Yes, that's one.
Didn't
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that
there
one.
You go.
Yeah.
That's the guy I'm
Didn't
thinking of,
Durant?
the tall guy.
I know I do this all the time because it sounds like it's hindsight, but that was the one I thought you had the best chance at.
Same.
I don't think you can get another one because I don't think you can get anybody on the current team. So you're going to have to get lucky and pull one from the past.
Yeah.
In fact, if I told you the name of a player on the team currently, I think you would think I'm making it up, that it's from Succession or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you would think I'm trolling you.
You're doing the Rosie bit.
Right. You're like, there's no way that's a real person.
You went to
Like,
high
yeah,
school
he's
with that.
fantastic.
I got nothing, Hawk.
James
One's-
Harden.
Got lucky.
Yeah.
Look at that. There it is. James Harden.
Yeah.
Atta baby Hawk!
Yeah.
Look at us!
Because I was just thinking about guys who played for every team in the NBA.
James Harden was one.
Yeah.
Who are the Mark Parishes of the NBA?
Yeah.
Look at me.
Atta boy.
All right, hang on, Sauce.
Look at
You
us.
want to,
Go team.
before we do
Go,
Vikings
go, go,
news,
go.
NBA trivia quickly. I give you a player, you tell me what team they currently are on, and they're a fantastic player, okay? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, or SGA, plays for?
Oh. Are you talking to us? I thought you were talking to Sauce.
Talking to you guys.
Oh, I thought he wasn't knowing.
No,
Shea Joseph Manawana?
I know.
Shea what now?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander plays
his
for
name.
which current NBA team?
Man, I bet it's Oklahoma Thunder.
I literally just because I think he's trolling.
Because he's
us.
trolling us. Yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder. Final answer.
That is the correct answer.
Yay!
SGA.
For the record,
Probably going to be MVP.
clue
Yeah,
who
probably
that
the
person
best.
is.
Some people think it's still going to be Joker, but SGA is definitely right there in the mix.
Yeah,
Probably will win it. We'll
I've been
see.
saying that all year.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have.
I like
Vikings
OGA.
news is next after this on the Fan.
Yeah, here we are. Power Trip Morning Show. We are back and better than ever.
Thank God.
I feel the same way, lady. Yeah, right.
Good morning, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys.
How long are we going to keep doing this bit?
30 minutes, maybe?
Should we do Vikings news?
I'd love to do
Let's
Vikings.
do it.
I have some Vikings news for you guys that I have
great.
tabulated.
Good, because I have one thing and one thing only.
But I wanted to say good morning to you guys first.
Hey,
and good
you
morning,
guys,
everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Your truck accessories pro.
All right, the only thing I got, let's get it out of the way. It's kind of the thing we just referred to in the last segment that JJ McCarthy was on with Kay Adams.
Yeah.
And she asked him, like, hey, you know, the Vikings must have told you were the starter, right? That's why they aren't signing Aaron Rodgers. And he said they haven't told him that he's the starter. And he said, quote, I'm happy they didn't because I'm trying to earn that every single day. I never want to be, I never want that to be given to me. So it's a little bit like of a company line answer, but it also seems pretty genuine. If you actually hear him say it or watch him say it, he does seem like that kind of a guy. And everything we've heard is that is who he actually is. Like, nope, don't hand it to me. I want to earn it. I want to work for it. I don't. And again, ESPN just had it on 5 minutes ago as well. are the Vikings really committed to J.J. McCarthy? Like, they got to kill time. I get it. So they're trying to do the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. They're trying to keep that going. Does anybody here think they're not committed to J.J. McCarthy?
No.
I think they're 100% in on J.J.
Of course, yeah.
If they weren't, they'd have Aaron Rodgers in the building already.
They would have done it already, yeah.
Yeah, and there's no rush to name him a starter yet. Anyway, I mean, at this point of the summer, I mean, there's a lot that can happen. Again, we saw what happened last year. There's always that little fear. So, yeah, and I think he answered it great. I think it's a question that you're going to get asked all the time in that position. As a pro sport, you're always going to be put in, what your role may be and what you want, and what your role may be and what you want your role to be might be two different things. And yeah, you got to say the right things, and you're a good team player, and that's one of the things I do love about J.J. McCarthy.
Seems like he cares.
Yeah, exactly.
So last Friday are big fans.
Yeah,
they already basically were giving the Sklar brothers are ready to give the Vikes the Super Bowl rings. So
I'm in. Let's do it. I'm not going to say no.
Yeah. Who else is a huge fan? Cam Bynum. He's no longer a Viking, but he's still a big J.J. McCarthy fan.
Trust him. J.J. is somebody that I trust as just a leader, first and foremost, the way that even though when he came in, he was still, he's still a young guy, still competing with Sam, but the way that he carried himself just as a leader, but also still following the right way and still listening and humbling himself to learn from the other guys. But the one thing that stood out to me from him, as soon as he got in, he was throwing that ball. He was a gunslinger in practice. It was 1st and 10, just, simple concepts. He's throwing the deep ball, and he's trying to fire it downfield, and that's something I respected out of a rookie. And then going forward after his injury, he's sitting there in the defensive team meeting room with us, trying to learn our defense and just trying to learn any way he can. So just he's kind of a maniac when it comes to just football overall.
That was Cam Bynum on the podcast with Marshmallow.
That's
it was EDM.
That sounds like a true student to the game, and those are exactly the kind of people you want on your team.
I would not want Marshmallow on my team.
No.
How would he see where he's going?
I'm really looking forward to this other guy.
Does that count as a helmet, or do you have to put the helmet above the...
I think it's one of those new helmets with the extra padding to prevent concussion.
I'll tell you what. Every time he came in the game, though, you'd go, "What'd you do, Ray?"
Well played.
Am I right?
Yep.
Well, think how pissed DJ Ski would be.
I know.
I don't think he was around
Marshmallow.
last year.
Did he get rid of Ski?
He was skiing.
Yeah. No, it's somebody new.
He's
really?
a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't think I went to a game last year, so they honestly got rid of DJ Ski?
It's somebody new, yeah.
Who's the new guy or gal?
A hawk nose.
Yeah, it's what the hell do you call those things? You're not skiing, you are
Snowboard.
it's DJ Snowboard.
Oh.
I believe.
I think hawk is correct, yes. But yeah.
I'm not actually.
No, he's
Is
wrong.
Marshmallow still a thing, or did he get canceled?
I don't know.
Weren't there some allegations?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I thought he had some sexual
I didn't know
assault
we booked him.
allegations or something like that.
Yeah.
Some kind of misconduct.
Oh man, don't do that.
Are you Googling it, Zachary?
I am.
Yeah, I forget exactly what it was.
Controversy. He was found to have misused funds.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's all of us.
Yeah, maybe.
I misuse them every day. Every time I play poker, I technically misuse them.
Look at my taxes.
Yeah.
You guys are going to jail.
Yeah, whatever.
There's no doubt.
Hey, plenty of sex in prison, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, listen to the Hulk.
And there's Netflix and pickleball and podcasts and streaming services.
That's right.
They got it all.
Stephon Diggs is a Patriot, by the way, in case you're just waking up and you hadn't heard it yet. $69 million 3 year.
That's a ton of money, man.
It's a lot of money for a 31-year-old.
Yeah, he's done well.
It is
He's
weird.
already complaining. He's already asking for trades.
Probably, yeah.
It is weird how when former Vikings seem to be available again, how many Viking fans are like, let's bring him back. There were people saying, let's get Stephon back on this squad.
He might be the only. I mean, it was such. I mean, Hockey, you might know more about it than I do, but like it was such a bad divorce because it was like he didn't like Kirk Cousins. He didn't like the way that the offense was going, and he basically pouted his way out.
There are guys like Jimmy Butler, though, that are just never going to be happy.
And Jimmy Buffett, too.
No, you're right. They're just their attitude.
RIP.
There's some attitudes that just aren't going to change.
No, Diggs seems to be that guy, too.
Yeah.
Diggs just is never going to be happy.
That's where you're lucky to kind of be a superstar, because the guys that are middle of the road or the guys that are the grinders on your team, those guys don't stick around with that kind of attitude at all.
He's been on he's been on 4 teams already, and he is one of the best route runners in football.
And
Dixie's a good football player, man.
And think of the quarterbacks that have thrown to him, right? Like Cousins was getting him. Cousins got him paid. Josh Allen got him paid. Stroud was getting him paid. Like you've. It's not like you're having garbage quarterbacks throw to you. What do you have to complain about?
Case Keenum got him paid.
Yeah, he brought us.
Got him paid.
He brought us Justin Jefferson too.
He did?
Well, that pick that they traded for him,
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, good deal for us.
Take that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Interesting story today on The Athletic about how companies are buying really famous sports memorabilia to put it on display at their businesses. Like Dick's Sporting Goods bought Paul Skeen's Topps MLB debut patch card for $1.1 million.
I saw that it sold for $1.1 million.
Yeah.
I did not know that Dick's Sporting Goods was the buyer.
Yeah, they're doing this stuff just to display it at their businesses.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very smart.
I like that. Yesterday when we were talking about buying Wilson, the volleyball from Castaway.
Yeah.
What if iHeart buys Wilson?
If iHeart let me just say it.
Go ahead.
iHeart buys Wilson, we're going to have to get bonus in here the next day.
Hold on, guys. Strangely enough, Wilson's on the phone. It's great to have you. Thanks.
Oh, he hung up. I didn't know he
well
had.
said.
He's still here.
You didn't listen to that?
Yeah.
He's still here.
Oh, hi, Wilson.
Yeah.
Love your smile.
Thanks, Shanice.
Quit talking over him.
Wasn't that the name of the... Didn't Shanice sing I Love Your Smile? Hang on.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm staying out of the
How do you? Who
Your
is Shanice?
smile.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Shanice. It came out in 1991.
Don't know what you're talking about.
God, I've never.
That's a...
No, nobody knows.
You need
Nobody
help.
knows what you're saying.
Oh my.
I was 11 when that song came out. It was before Nirvana, so I still loved Katie WB. Good morning, guys.
No one knows that song.
Yeah. Let's see here. It hit, how high did it get on the charts here? Let's see.
Higher than a giraffe's butthole?
Yeah, higher than Zach when he dreams about licking himself.
U.S. Billboard Hot 100 hit number 2. So take that.
That's pretty good.
It was number 2.
The NFL's competition committee is thinking about spotting touchbacks at the 35-yard line instead of the 30 this year.
Well, shoot.
That's a big change, you know.
Yeah.
Boy, they want offense, don't they?
Well,
They just don't
want
want people to kneel it down or not go get the ball when it hits the end zone. They want returns.
Yeah.
And then the injury numbers will go up, and then we'll probably just keep swinging it back and forth. The pendulum will keep moving.
You are correct. Great point.
Until sometime in our lifetime, they'll just get rid of the kickoff altogether.
Yep.
And that'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
It's cool.
Right.
When it's cool, it's about the coolest play in football, but it's so rare,
correct.
it almost doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. Right. I mean, what's that league, Hawk, that you watch? The
WNBA?
No, the football league. Is it the UFL?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh.
Yeah. Aren't they the ones that started the kickoff bit that the NFL took?
That is correct.
That's correct. Yeah, that starts, I think, this weekend, Hawk. Are you going to watch?
Can't wait.
Who's your favorite team?
The Jose Felicianos.
You love Christmas.
I do. And Feliz Navidad to you as well.
Yeah, and also with you.
Thank you. Starting offensive lineman, Buffalo Bills starting offensive lineman Jonathan Felicia.
Brilliant.
It is Feliciano. That's why
Chris does radio like Kevin Spacey does interviews with detectives. He just looks around the room and makes it up as he goes.
I'm glad that's the Kevin Spacey you choose.
Yeah, I was wondering where that was going to go.
Thank God you. Yeah.
I've already had some.
Yeah, Chris does radio like Kevin Spacey uses dating apps.
Oh my.
Oh, Lordy.
I mean,
gee.
Anyway, former Buffalo Bills starting offensive lineman Jonathan Feliciano had this response to Stephon Diggs being brought into the Bills. Or to the Patriots, I should say. Ew. That's what he tweeted. Ew.
interesting.
Yeah.
Did he really?
So he did not like playing with Stephon Diggs. Apparently.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people do.
Ew.
Well, that one video where they asked who they would not let their daughter date.
Yeah.
And everybody answered.
Is there any chance this Feliciano guy is just doing his best Ernest impression?
Yeah. Brilliant.
I don't know why that made me laugh when Ernest would do that. Ew, for like 15 seconds, and just move his mouth as much as possible straight into the camera, tear down the fourth wall.
God, you love Ernest.
Jim Varney kicked ass, man.
You know he died because he chain smoked cigarettes?
Yeah.
It's a good lesson for the kids.
Yeah.
Don't chain smoke. Don't be one of the chain smokers.
Had to get that voice somehow.
Yeah, correct.
I can't believe you've never heard of this Shanice song. It's a huge deal.
Never heard of Shanice.
I can't believe we're still talking about it. hey, a question for you guys. I'm reading about Stanford, the college.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Does a college have a general manager?
Yeah, it's Andrew Luck.
They do now, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
First of all,
that's where Woj went, too, to St. Bonaventure, right? To be basically the basketball GM.
So I didn't know that there were GMs in college sports, and I didn't know Andrew Luck.
They have to.
Former great quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, how about that?
That NIL, like the coaches.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You know, that right away, I talked to Larson. I've talked to a bunch of coaches, Rico Blasi, St. Thomas around here. And the amount of
Rico
work.
Wow.
Same thing.
They sang the national anthem in like 1992.
At that Dodgers game.
Just like it.
Bombs in the air.
Hit every note.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, but I'm not surprised. You have to, because you got to recruit and everything, and then all of a sudden you got to add hours to just keep your own players and start negotiating. There's already so much art on a college coach's plate that you've almost got to hire somebody like this just to handle it.
It's funny how
I'm not surprised, and I would be begging for the same thing if I was coaching hockey.
Everything has changed now.
Yeah,
everything has changed, and so like I'm excited about this new Gopher basketball coach. That's awesome, but like, we almost need to have a complete restructuring.
Oh yeah,
he said it. I mean, he said it. It just instantly turned into pro sports.
Yep,
it did.
Were you talking about how Andrew Luck had to fire the football coach?
Yeah, that's what I was reading. But I was shocked by the fact that Andrew Luck was doing that.
Yeah.
I always wondered, like, he retired pretty early for a young man, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I think he went to Stanford, obviously, but I think his dad has ties. Like, there's a lot of.
Well, he probably does. I mean, he likes to dress up.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Well played, Hogs Daddy.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to talk about when it comes to sports, so I just try to make joke funnies.
Yeah, joke funnies.
What happened to Coach Taylor?
It was a bullying bit.
Is he going to go back to...
If you say tool time...
No. It's going to say something. Dillon, Texas. There we go. Friday Night Lights.
Do you guys think we just wing this show too much?
Have you not seen Friday Night Lights?
I've never seen the TV show.
Oh, my God. Watch that now.
Wait till after the show.
It's 8 o'clock, buddy.
Yeah. You've seen it, right, Hawk?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tammy Taylor.
Oh, yeah, Lordy.
Plus, he can't today. Sauce is busy. At 9:01, he's got to bring one dog and one dog only to get a manicure.
Yep.
The other dog
Muppy. Just his Muppy.
Yep.
Fan 5 in a second. Headlines in the 8 o'clock hour. This is the Power Trip Morning Show with Mark Parrish on the Fan.
Yo, what's good? It's Jeff C. from Club 520 Podcast here to share my latest fresh take on the 2025 NCAA tournament, brought to you by Wendy's, the official hamburger of March Madness. This past weekend was a great round 32. I had the best game of the year. Had to be the Maryland versus Colorado State game. It ended with a game winner. It was exciting. Derek Quinn, good shot. Looking ahead to the Sweet 16, I'm really looking forward to watching Arkansas versus Texas Tech. I'm looking forward to it because it's similar styles. They both play hard defense. They both gritty teams, and they play in the post. It should be a battle for the ages. I'm also looking forward to the Duke versus Arizona game. Both elite programs, legendary status. It should be a battle that we all looking forward to. Probably be the game of the night. And when it comes to the Final Four, I'm all in on Duke and Houston. 2 great coaches, 2 legendary programs. Should be exciting for their road to the Final Four. More from me soon, but while you're watching the games, remember, the freshest deal in fast foods gotta be Wendy's. Right now, you can get a junior bacon cheeseburger or a double stack for $1 with the in-app offer and purchase. Again, head to the Wendy's app to grab a $1 junior bacon cheeseburger or a $1 double stack with the in-app offer and a purchase for the freshest hamburger around. Gotta be Wendy's, the official hamburger of March Madness.
When it comes to playtime, never let your squad down. Unlock elite gaming tech at Lenovo.com. Push your gameplay beyond performance with 13th Gen Intel Core processors. Upgrade to smooth, high-quality streaming with Intel Wi-Fi 6E. And maximize game performance with enhanced overclocking. Win the tech search and head to Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check for the nearest bathroom first before the game starts. Now you're heading in the wrong direction, and it sounds like your team's taking the lead. Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You know, some people say that Odoo business management software is like fertilizer, the way it promotes growth and all. But other people say Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable. And there's some people who would even say Odoo's individual software programs come together to build the perfect suite like building blocks. Well, Odoo is all of these things. Fertilizer, magic beanstalk, building blocks for business. So sign up now at odoo.com, ODOO.com.